now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
Yo, what up? It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV, and we back with the content. But before we get to the content, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and catch every video when I drop it. Now we got Brick Baby. He's back online, and he got his little input on the King Pill and the whole situation that happened at No Jumper. You know, they get the news late up in there, but you know, I feel it's only right that we bring his perspective online since he already got it. It got what, about 819 views, so we gonna boost them views up and keep a little light on his channel, especially by him being the one that was on No Jumper that definitely kept the numbers up over there. I know No Jumper got a show today with Young and Hefe, Lush, and the rest of the crew. Hopefully they'll bring up this topic that Brick Baby is talking about right now, give him a little light. But anyway, man, he said, man, y'all got to be careful when y'all go on No Jumper, because you know who's watching that channel every week. And if Brick Baby is telling y'all who watching that channel every week, y'all better listen up, because he's definitely one of the ones who's suffering the consequences for being on there and talking. Well, anyway, we're gonna get to this content. This is Brick Baby. He has his input on the King Pill situation and other things. And man, I got something I want to say, but I'm gonna wait till we get to that part in the video, and then we're gonna talk about that. Let's get to the content.
Who tried to fight Adam?
Pill. His name is, what's his name? Pill or something like that?
King Pill.
King Pill tried to fight Adam. What did he try to fight Adam about? Because he got fired?
Something. Oh, I guess it was over some money or something. Like he wanted
$200. He wanted his money
for the show, for him to come down on there.
Yeah. Hey, he need to pump his brake. I ain't never seen a nigga with an eye piercing want so many faves in my life. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. He got a tongue ring, an ass ring, and the face ring.
Dennis Ramen had them rings too, and Dennis Ramen definitely will put hands and feet on your ass. Dennis Ramen was the first one with them piercings that we seen, and he'll get cracking. He'll whip your ass.
To fight everybody. Then he gets fired on his day off talking about stealing boxes. Nah, man.
Also, that's his home too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They say Allah Akbar, glory be to God, man. You know what I mean? Hey, yeah, as far as 4 extras, man, you gotta, yeah, as far as 4 extras, you gotta just leave it to God. I hope he rehab and do his thing. I know everybody out here trying to make fun of my boy and all that, like, you know what I'm saying? His head messed up and all that. I ain't gonna sit here and keep on dwelling on no loss for my boy, but at the end of the day, man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see what happens when we not careful and we paying attention alive and we driving and all of that. I don't know how it happened, but I didn't crash the car looking into a phone trying to switch to music before. You got to keep your eyes on the prize, especially in a situation where you dealing with explosives. This is the reason why they illegal in California, period. Then I heard it was another event where a young lady had, it was a little girl, man. They had a gang of explosives in the house. They had a gang of fireworks in their house, and the little girl got blew up inside the house. She was 9 years old.
Oh, wow.
I didn't hear about that. Why nobody's talking about that on the internet? How somebody in jail know this information before we did it? Let me know in the chat, man. Did y'all hear anything about a 9-year-old girl being involved with it, you know, some fireworks situation? I ain't heard nothing about that. It's my first. If that's true, man, that's sad, man. Y'all got to be careful with them fireworks. I don't know why people put them in their house. That's crazy.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, they had a gang of shit stored in their garage, and I think one firework discharged into the house and blew up all the other ones in her garage, and she was trapped in her shit.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy. Yeah, man.
Oh, I don't know. What's the name? Push ID is getting released when? It says April 11, 2026. They finally gave him a
I thought that he just came on. They said everybody.
This call is from a federal prison.
No, I'm lying. He did get released. Actually, I just seen that. Yeah, he did.
Let me say something, man. I got to stop the video. Now, we all talked about Loose Cannon and his wife when they was on the internet, his girlfriend when they was baby mama, when they was on the internet doing this same thing. Like, I like when Brick Baby and his woman get on here and they talk about, you know, saying other things, but don't get on here and think that everything need to be recorded. I know y'all got to get that bread, them checks got to go up, but some things like, nah, man, you can't say it because you just said in this interview that them people is watching this stuff. So you know they definitely watching you if you was connected to them people.
Yeah, he might be in a halfway house or something, but they say Pooh Shiesty got a proper statement. They said Pooh Shiesty told on somebody, man.
He's not out.
Oh, they just said that he was home. I don't know. You know, I've been in jail, but they say that Pooh Shiesty done told on somebody, man. He done made a private agreement, and yeah, he been in here pushing the line because there been all type of followers behind him. But they said in his paperwork it's a proper agreement, a sealed statement. I don't know. Rollo had one and it came out to be that he didn't really tell on everybody. So I don't know if you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know, man. But you know what I'm saying? I wonder how the world gonna react to that. They did my boy Gunna wrong about making the same statement that Slime made, you know what I'm saying? You know,
Slime? When you start saying slime, man, ain't that slime is for the Bloods? You know how we got Cuz and Blood out here, they say slime out there. Like, oh, y'all let me know, man. What is you talking about, Brick? Come on, man.
When you plea out to something, you plea out to what you pleading out to, man. You know, Gunna, I wouldn't say Gunna was a rat, but it was the way that Gunna went about it that made him look like a rat. He lost all courage. He didn't want to stand on what he was standing on. You know what I mean? Like, he lost all faith in that. I don't know if it was because of the DA or whatever was going on with his probation. I know he couldn't speak about gang shit. He moved out here. I tried to tell him to call me so I could tell him, like, bro, I don't really think you a snitch. You know what I mean? He didn't call me till later on. So we had our little differences or whatnot. You know, he had lost courage and faith in himself because he thought that he did something wrong, him and Duke. You know what I mean? They all essentially played out to the same shit that Slime and the rest of the members played out to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then there was people on the case. There was people on the case that was sitting there. It was people on the case that really made statements. You got Monroe, you got Woody, you got all these other people that really made statements that really didn't get the same punishment online as they should have. You got my boy Yak. I didn't know that he went in there. You know what I mean? I don't really want to speak on everything because these are my people, but it's like my boy Yak.
You just said you don't want to speak on everything because it's your people, and then went right into your boy Yak. Come on, Brickman. You up in there doing time. When you got time on your hands, you can come up with some content. You can write something down and remember it. You can memorize the stuff because you got nothing but time. You're not on the internet every day. You should know all this stuff by heart when you get on the internet.
He said something. You got to look at everybody's stuff. Gunna never took an interrogation with the police and never had to come sit on the stand. So I don't feel like he was a snitch. Yeah. Because Pooh Shiesty had a shooting and got 4 years, 5 years, man. Shit. You know what I mean? Stuff for a lot.
Yeah. Oh, that was the other thing with him. So the dude and Hefe, because they were all on the podcast together, he ended up, he turned up on King Peel over him dissing his hood in a song, and he basically didn't want no smoke with him. But then after that podcast.
Come on, man. You shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be putting that energy in the air. They didn't already got over that. They didn't got past that. I know you know, I know you letting him know what's going on, but come on, man. You ain't got to put no gas on that fire, man. They just had a disagreement. Didn't nobody turn up on nobody. It was a disagreement. I don't know what people keep on getting that marked out. Marked out to me is when somebody's standing up in your face with their hand in your face, having a disagreement in a conversation. That wasn't no mark out.
When he tried to push up on Adam.
Oh, wait. So Aunt Hefe was up there.
Uh-huh.
And shout out Aunt Hefe for making it to the stage. I've been trying to get him on that stage for a minute. I don't know if it was the affiliation with the A-Trades that held him back, but that's my boy. But shout out Aunt Hefe for finally stepping up to the plate. But, yeah, I don't know, man. You said that he was turning up on it. And Hefe pressed him during the shit?
Yes, and he didn't want no smoke with him.
I just told you he got a tongue ring. I just told you the nigga got a tongue ring, man.
Y'all should come up with some. Listen. I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here because this is what y'all should do. If you in jail and your woman call your phone, y'all should have some sex talk, some sex conversation, you know, and it should be, your girl should be on there with a camera in the other room where it be on OnlyFans where she could be in here doing it. It should be something like that, man. Get something really going that's gonna make some bread, because this right here, man, y'all got it. It's not juicy enough. It ain't entertaining enough.
He wants to fight Adam. He got all these invisible fades. I ain't never seen no disrespect to Pomona. Shout out to all the niggas that's really keeping it lit for Pomona, but I ain't never seen a nigga from Pomona take so many fades, and they don't even got that many enemies. I'm trying to think who beef. Y'all beef with Mexicans. We can't fight with the Mexicans in the county. Yeah, I mean, like, this shit is all.
But y'all fight with each other in the county. Come on, you're not making no sense, man.
Rick and Monroe, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but you know what I mean? Shout out Aunt Hefe for pressing the line and shit. You better stay away from pressing Adam and saying shit crazy. You know who watching Adam's show every week. We all know who watching that show, shit. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas better keep it clean, man. You know what I mean? Or shit, either be you gonna wind up in 5 South. Shit. Right here with no bond, nigga, on the hood. Watch what you say. Keep it clean, nigga, on the hood. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the real members out there on that street keeping it lit, man.
We're going to get ready to get up out of here, man. That's BRICC, baby. He got his input on the King Pill situation, the 4 Extra situation, and he also let everybody know who's watching the No Jumper Show once a week. So when you go on there, man, be careful of the things that you're saying. That's basically what he's saying. He's not saying don't go on there, because it ain't the show. It's you guys that go on there and get to running your mouth and get to doing crazy stuff when you on air. It don't have nothing to do with him. He just throw a couple of bait out there. Y'all bite it. Instead, he's just saying, you know what, I don't want to talk about that. Or just, you know, the interview is over with. Because y'all like to be in that camera, and y'all love being in front of that camera. That's why y'all do a lot of the things y'all do. But anyway, man, leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. What do y'all think about BRICC Baby's phone call? It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV, and I catch all of y'all on the next one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop it.